Welcome back to the Opium Den. Let's get high. We are going to try our hand at Kingmaker again. We had some pretty good runs the other day, but just could not quite clutch it. So let's see how we do this time. Alright, so right off the bat, we're going to give ourselves an acid and then give it to them. I really like the Clear Spring Feather because it opens up a lot of options in terms of like doing harmful things to yourself and instantly giving it to them. I'll take this. I'm not attached. Where is the donkey? The game usually gives you one donkey to start, and I ran the complete opposite way. So let's start working our way back towards that. And maybe we can get a good item out of this. We're going to take the Clear Spring. So we got two. There's got to be a chest up here. I don't want to give them Purity. That's craziness. And I do, just in general, really like food. So I'm going to take this. Alright, the sword has to be around here somewhere. Where the heck is this? Oh my gosh, we can't find this. I'm going to spend the whole time looking for this sword. There it is. There's the weapon pile. So we do not have much speed, and we're not gaining strikes right now. He's pretty much doing really big damage the first turn, but then nothing, and he has a ton of health. This would go crazy if I had more speed than him, so I think I have to focus this. And then with the oil... Oh, the donkey was just to my right. Okay, so I'm going to hit edge, oil, donkey. I don't know that I can do all that. What do we get? So this is really good because of the Clear Springs. This is amazing because of these Clear Springs. So now we focus on giving those to the enemy. And then I honestly think I just go Donkey to see if I can combine the Clear Springs and we try and come back up here. Like, would I love the edge and the oil? Yes, I would, and I might get all of them because the game just said, here you go, you're going to head that way anyway. That is so lucky. Alright, more damage sounds good. These edges were gain an attack. This is already doing enough damage. I kind of like the idea of like an extra strike early on. Because they're going to be stunned for 4 turns. Actually, I guess the attack's just good. Because they're stunned for 4 turns, right? I don't have to get greedy with 1 extra strike. I'd rather have 4 extra damage. And we got back here. We take more attack. I just beat my way through this. I kind of... I don't know if I love how that sounded. Okay, we need to save this area. That's a phenomenal area. I should win this, because he should get 4 stuns. I get 2, I give him 2. Oh, never mind. The weapon only stuns me, but I still give him both. And I'm doing 8 a turn in the first area. This is kind of a cracked build so far. Alright, Fairy we don't want to hit yet. I'd rather have some junk for it. Food's good. The Lemon Bomb's not bad, but I don't have speed. The Cherry Cocktail's pretty good. It does damage. I don't know what Lemon plus the wine does. These aren't bad either, just for some speed. But I'll take the acid and see if maybe I can get away to give him acid. So on hit, he's going to take one of his own armor. You also have a hidden belt. What in the world? Working on your leather set, and then expose. So you're doing like an armor exposed build. So I just got to break through you quickly before that bomb scales. You're not doing much damage on the start. I'd rather have the wounded one. I think we do this, and then we gotta find a cauldron. And there's my horse up here. Do I want more? So this would actually be good against this guy, because he has scaling damage. We need a cauldron. Okay. So I think the play is these two, because that bomb should, and then we will, the blue bomb does damage every time I heal something off, which I can with the acid. Interesting, interesting, the blood orange. So now it's low-key good for me to have acid. We need to hit this, because this being by the cauldron is really nice. We don't have fodder for the woodcutter right now. We work our way up to this junk, hit more oil, curl back. I'm gonna go first, so this doesn't really matter. But we take more attack. And we take a cherry bomb. Let's go hit the woodcutter as we curl around here. And we found a dead body down there. 4 is not bad speed-wise. I don't know that I need much more than that currently, so I'm just going to take more armor. Woodcutter first, then dead body. You two, I need to go. Give me something good. So that, I think, does something with armor. Lose a health. But I'll get regen, so not bad. Alright, give me something with acid. Okay, so I don't have a ton of shields, so that's not very good. That would at least help with this item. But it's not very good right now. None of these are great. I mean, Elderwood's just more attack with the double stun. I think I just do this. But this has a better chance of scaling if I hit the right stuff. Alright, I talked myself into it. Now that I have that, I'd almost rather have a different edge that scaled better with it. None of those garbage weapons. Okay. Neither of these are super important to us. This is realistically doing like 1 to 2 damage. This is probably giving us a couple armor. Let's get rid of this, see what we can get. Okay, that's big. I think we gain strikes when wounded. Yes, that's huge. I can't hit the fairy again. I was going to try and cheese it. Alright, we're just going to rest so we go into this fight full, and let's see how it goes. Hestud, what you got for me, my man? Oh no, here's your stun. Sorry about that. Okay, we've almost got him through his armor. He's exposed. His armor should re-trigger. He's still stunned. We're going to get regen for that acid. Oh, we're not quite wounded. Okay, there goes the triple strike. We got a regen to heal, and we win. Solid. Alright, who we fighting? Increase the damage by 1 for each tome. And he does an additional strike. And he's got this, so that's a really good build with that. Blood sausage. 5 times? Damn, 25? What'd he combine to get that? That's crazy. This guy knows his items. He's combining, like, the explosive roast is really good. I mean, it's only 1 damage, but still gives him base health. This is gonna give him a big heal. So he's got armor. Cooldowns go down. Interesting. Alright, he's pretty strong. I would love a merchant. Do we have a donkey hanging out somewhere I can get to? Haven't explored much down there. Definitely a dead body over here, which would be valuable. The cemetery and the skeletons are my giveaway. And we got a golem over there. I've used that donkey. Shoot, okay. Alright, we just gotta keep random exploring and hope we get a little bit of luck on our side here. Okay, we'll take boots. No, let's... Do I need to be faster? I don't think I need to be faster for this build. Okay, those two balanced out anyway. Golem is great, but doesn't help me right now. This doesn't help me at all against him, so I just need to take the lemon, because I might be able to give him more acid. Muscle potion's good if I can combine that. But I don't think I can right now. I really don't want to go in circles here, because it's all basic stuff. Like, it's very good, but I don't think it's a game breaker. I need to hit a merchant or something to pull this off. I'll at least take the lemon, because the lemon works well. Okay. So this is a way to keep healing that off. This is going to give us crazy regen once we're wounded. And this is really good. So what I need is the blood chain again. Or I need a way to give them all my acid when I'm wounded. Something like that. Again, he's not doing damage. So I just take this. And I took that for the sole purpose. Like if I hit a axe cutter, right? Maybe I would have done something. Alright, this gives us pretty constant heal. And I care more about the heal than I do the armor. Because I have the speed to burn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is good. This is good. More armor is... or more acid solid. But I'd have to get... oh, this. Duh. Alright, where was that ogre? Back up there. I think he's my closest ogre. This would be food. I think he's my closest ogre to a fast travel. No, this one's closer. Then I'm going to cheese it and run straight back down there. The watermelon's good, but I gotta combine stuff. Alright, now we run away again. Where were we? Over here. Nope, we're further. Okay. Alright, let's reorganize this a second. So we're giving ourselves a ton of acid, so our shield means nothing. Gain 3 acid. I mean, the other option is I just keep all my acid and get a ton of regeneration. Right? Because I'm going to have 2, 4, 7 acid off the start. So that'd potentially be 7 health a turn. There's an argument to that. Not give them any acid. But I at least need to give them the stun. And maybe I don't need this because the regen will be enough, but I need it for now to be safe. Okay. Not ideal, but not bad. We're at least cooking with something. Little more damage off the start is not a bad thing. I don't need more speed, and that wounded doesn't do me any good. Give me a merchant. Okay, this is something. One item with exposed, it triggers 3 times. This is my exposed, but this is not really what I care about triggering 3 times. Wounded. Retriggered the last triggered wounded item. So that would potentially re-trigger these and give me more huge strikes as soon as I'm wounded. Battle start item would be lots that give me acid, so I can't do that. So I need to do this for Cherry Bomb, and then I need to flip those so my gloves are the... Do you think it means last as in like right before it, or last as in like the round? I'm going to keep the gauntlets here and just hope this works out. Okay, that might have just saved us this fight. I do need to find a campfire, so I'm going to work my way this way. Because I'd like to go into this fight full health. Okay, that got us close. This wolf might get us there. Alright. And I'm just going to start to work towards a new area. And we fight. Let's see how this kind of wounded acid build goes. This is crazy. This is a wild build. So stun ourselves. Give it to him. We start stacking these acid. We heal. He's doing all this bomb damage. Oh, and he's doing 1 additional for each talisman. He decreases his cooldown. I rip off my own shield, but I heal and I hit him. He's still stunned. And I whack him again. I keep my heal up. Okay, he gets back a ton of health. I trigger my wounded effects. The regen goes crazy. And the strikes go crazy. So 5 hits at 8. When I'm wounded, I'm doing 40. Nice. This is wild. I like this build. Alright, let's see what he's got. So he's negative speed, negative attack. That feels fake. Ton of health. Alright. Gain 1 additional strike. Give the enemy Riptide. Gain 3 regen. Pretty good. Regen. Freeze. 5 armor and a Riptide. Riptide. Okay, on wound he stuns me. If you don't have any regen, gain 3. Oh, you have regen, gain 3 attack. Interesting. So he is very much just like a regen Riptide build. That's pretty fun, but I do have ways to heal off that Riptide. So we got a chance, especially because I'm stunning him off the start. Let's get our health up. I feel like that's pretty important, because the... Okay, Saffron Feather's huge to make that better. That's a bigger heal each turn. Where was our Golem? Was way up right. If I do that, where am I going to explore next? I still don't have a donkey that I'm aware of. And I don't have anything else rare that I found. So I'd probably come up in this area. Alright, so I'd love to go hit this ogre, and then maybe I can get another food item. Oh, I haven't hit this yet? I definitely thought I did. Okay, well that's our mission. We go hunt that down. What you got for me? Ooh, super farmer. Okay. Let's reorganize these, because I really need these to trigger how they did. What I did worked. Okay. Alright, we leave that alone, and we start working our way to the super farmer. We already have this edge. We leave that be. Where you at, buddy? Down. Okay, we're getting close. Double my speed. So this completely gets rid of my regen, but it would just slam him with all my acid. Which is pretty good with him as an armor build. But I lose a lot of my heal, but I'm healing more because I have the speed. This doubles my speed, so I can keep healing for significantly longer. Because I'm healing 4 health a turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the lemon syrup. You could tell me I'm wrong here, and I would probably agree with you, solely because of his build, but I just think the lemon syrup goes kind of crazy. Because that gives me 26 speed, so it gives me like 18 turns to heal for 4 a turn, which pretty much negates his Riptide. So the Redwood Roast is really the only item I'm not sold on. I only have that. I missed this by 1 turn to find where the dead body is. Probably down here, just given where other stuff is in the area. Kind of go crazy on the wound turn, so I like the idea of this, but I want the extra health specifically for this guy. Okay, let's see what rare thing we hit, and is it close? Those are really good when you find them in jewelry boxes. They're like the rare gemstones, but I do not think we're going to get down there. Golem, we don't have anything for. Fairy, we could change out the Redwood Roast. Or we could get rid of a gold item. But we need that, we need that, we need that. That's huge. That gives us all our regen. And these are phenomenal. So really the Redwood Roast is my only gamble, and I'm only going to get another green back, so I can't risk that. I'd love to, but... Gain an additional strike. Oh, that might be better than the Redwood Roast. Does he have any way to trigger double Riptide in a turn? I don't think he has the double Riptide item. So that does make this really good. Now I do kind of wonder if this is only the first attack or the whole fight. Because I like the 15 health, it gives me more room to heal and for my regen. Ooh, semantics. Gain an additional strike. Most of the time when you gain strike, it goes away that turn. So I can't pick it just because I want the ability to heal up further. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. If it was a strike every turn, this definitely was the wrong call. If it was just one turn of a strike, then it's probably the right call. Okay, his regen goes crazy. The stun really isn't that important to him because he already froze himself. Okay, my acid's proccing. Now he finally Riptides me. But I heal back up, the Riptide goes off. He's not doing any damage though, it's just the Riptide. And I'm just gonna out-heal him, I think. And then if he ever does get me wounded, that's when I actually go crazy. So we're gonna speed... Ooh, I am stunned 3 turns in a row. Maybe, maybe. I think I got it, because the heal still procs. I am glad I stayed at 15 health. Maybe it's just me being soft, but it makes me feel a little more comfortable. And he never wounded me. He never wounded me for me to get my 40 damage turn. So I'm still really strong for this last fight. But now we're finally fighting a purity guy. Okay, so he is going to freeze himself. The stinky part is that it's at turn end he removes the freeze, so my stuns are kind of negated. And then his purity goes crazy. But I need to just beat him to death before his purity goes nuts. He is going to get all his purity, so he full heals there, but it's only to 13, but he's going to get to 13 with, and then his attack will be close to one-shotting me. Okay, we're getting closer to this rare item. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Because my acid just negates the shield, so at least this gives me purity. None of these are what I need. I really need another redwood roast. But I guess if I take another food, I can at least combine it with the roast. So let's have the roast do double healing. And then we can get rid of the helmet here. Okay. This is pretty big with my regen and my healing every turn. This is really big. So I do this, and then I need to go hit the cauldron. Kind of wish there was a way to zoom out, just because I gotta scroll through the whole map of where I was. Cauldron. Was it over here? Yes. I still would really just love a second redwood roast, so I'm gonna go here and see what we hit. That's pretty good. To re-trigger a random bomb. Battle start, exposed, and wounded. But I want to keep mine for healing, especially with the overhealing. I'm going to pick this after I go combine. And then I think that might be the endgame build. Okay. Guess I could have haggled, but let's reorganize our stuff here a second. So battle start, we give him 2 stun. Yeah, I don't really care about giving him acid. This isn't bad. I mean, this doesn't matter when it triggers. Blood sausage, nice. That's when I'm wounded, okay. So I need these to both be down here. This still gives me 4 strikes. That's 40 damage, so I think that's better than, like, re-triggering a heal. Okay. Alright, I think that's all she wrote there. And I don't think there's anything better on the map for me to go explore. I'll try and get down to that donkey, but it's not happening, especially not with me going the wrong way. But maybe, you know, a merchant, we could find something even crazier. No, we don't need your campfire. Nope. Okay, we made it. Ah, no merchant. We'll take the cemetery. Let's see what we find. Having the same debate with this, but I don't think it's worth it. What's in here? But that's really good. But I've already got the edge and stuff on my other one, so I just stick with it. There was my other redwood roast. I would have loved to get my health up. There's another redwood roast. I would have loved to get my health up. Alright, we can't be fighting those guys. No porcupine fights. We just said no porcupine fights. Please leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Are we a king or are we a prince? We're going to watch it in 2 times because it will probably be slow. So I give him the stun. I give myself all the acid. My bomb does a little damage. He took away 5 damage from me. He's up to 20 purity. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. He's going to overscale. The fact that he took 5 damage from me is crazy. What item does he have that took 5 from me? I don't know what that was. I guess not. I'm still at 9. Alright, so he's stunned. We wound him. Now all his stuff procs. His damage goes up to 15 and we're one shot. If I could have survived 1 hit, my regen would have gone crazy along with my healing. But the fact that he could one-shot me was too much. Oh, shoot. Well, that was a really fun run. We were so close. I think the only thing I could have done is maybe prioritize, rather than the helmet, something that kept me some armor. I needed more armor rather than the redwood roast and the speed damage helmet. Because if only he triggered wounded, I win that. I do 40 damage in a turn and we're out of there. Hey, really fun fight. Hindsight's 20/20, but that's what I love about this game. The strategy is always really intense, trying to not only build yours, but counter other people's builds. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we're going to get another crown here soon.